Let me just switch out my thing.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Maybe this time I'll actually pay attention to the story as well. Shut up. Yesterday was a bit of a meme. I don't think I'll stream this game all that much, because it's more about talking to people and less about shooting everything you see. Which is a change up. That's not how I'm used to playing games at this point. Thanks for that 76.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh. Wait, this is hack and science. That's under charm. That's interesting. Which one's long guns? Intelligence. Interesting. Yeah, that works. And ranged.
Paint the system red, my friend.
Stealth. And tech. Tech. Or is it just two? Okay, it's just two then. Next. And I went with dodge +1. You know what? I don't think that's really necessary.
Handle bits for a living, huh?
Do we have presets? Ha ha ha! That looks like a bloke. Maybe in the future we just go back to default. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, so skin tone. Yeah, eye color needs to be like a sort of darkish blue. Yeah, that works. Eye size. Yeah, make him bigger. Eye vertical. Yeah, push him up a little bit. Jaw vertical. What's that gonna do? No, put that back. Mouth size. Bit smaller. Mouth vertical. No, put that down. Bit there. Nose size. A bit smaller, I reckon. Nose tilt, nose width. That needs to be a bit smaller as well. Okay. What difference does that make? Oh. Okay. Now, which one of these is the least terrible? Fucking hell, there's not a lot to choose from, is there? It's gonna have to be that one. What's with all the weird colors you can put on? He wants to have blue hair. That's weird. That's what idiot girls in college do before they go all weird. The lighting's going all weird and I can't really tell which color that is. Gonna be that one for sure. Why so serious? You can't even get war paint. You can't even not dump it all over. There we go. Normal stealth commando time. Yeah, maybe. We'll bring her back. I guess that's what made her look so evil last time, huh? Look at that. She looks like Emperor Palpatine's daughter. What else can I do with this? Not a lot. Her eyes aren't as bright, like bright blue anymore. Yeah, there we go. She looks evil, but trust me, she isn't. Now she's old. Now she's young. Well, yeah, okay, we'll try this again. And this time... Yep. Okay, cool.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
This time there will be less prequel memes. You should have invested in intelligence because in speech it will give you less options. Shut up! I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna solve my problems by shooting people, but hopefully this time not innocent people. Who cares about talking to people when shooting people is the best fun you can have in a video? Do I prefer it to Fallout 76? Prepare to fucking get angry. No. I like Fallout 76. Especially now that we get private servers and I can deal with the game and not have to deal with all of the other people in it. I have access to everything on the map myself. It's so fun.
Shit.
Hey, what's your language? Pretend that Winter passed out after leaving the pod and had a dream where she killed everything. She's a bit different this time.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh?
Yes.
Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and
Oh wait, you can just block people and it kicks them from the server. I didn't know that because Bethesda didn't tell me. I didn't bother to look into it. Plenty of cunts were saying, oh, it deletes all of your junk items. Well, it hasn't happened to me yet. I mean, I'm not gonna ever join a public server to make that a reality, like ever again, because fuck playing in pubs, they're always laggy and there's always idiots on them. Fuck it, I got that 12-month subscription, so there's literally no reason for me to play on on pub servers anymore, unless I'm streaming and I just want to fuck around and, like, do some PvP shit. I've got BE guns. BE laser guns. So I'm thinking the light assault rifle uses light bullets instead of heavy bullets, which should be super useful because light bullets are a dime a dozen. Fortunately, this ain't like Fallout 3, where you have to go through like a 30-minute intro just to get to playing the game. It's actually rather quick, like they did New Vegas. Although New Vegas was lightning fast. You could smash through that in like 2 minutes if you tried. Because you could just turbo through Doc Mitchell's thing. Shut it!
There you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes.
Also, this is Unreal Engine, which I believe is the same as Borderlands 3, but it also runs a lot better, despite me using OBS. So, obviously, Obsidian knows what they're doing in terms of optimization.
Gunslinger, one of a kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him. I'm sure.
Oh wow, something happened.
I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor.
Calamity Ganon, he just subscribed, or she. Sorry to misgender you if that's... Two bears high-fiving. I always see that as two ninjas high-fiving. Fallout 76 will make Wastelanders only playable by Fallout first. Fuck, I don't even care about it. I can just do whatever I want now. I mean, the game feels so much better without any other players there, which I guess is a failure on Bethesda's part, because they're supposed to be like, it's supposed to be like a social game. I mean, I don't mind playing with friends, but playing with randoms fucking pisses me off. Two ninja bears high-fiving. Jesus Christ. Now, ninja bears would be scary in Fallout 76 because they're overpowered. So I was tired as fuck and possibly drunk while I was playing this game last night, but I was very impressed by the visuals.
Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
And I like how this game humor is used sparingly, and it's not like a fucking 12-year-old wrote the humor. I'm looking at you, Borderlands, you disappointment. And the guy with no legs is back. He cooked his own legs because he was hungry. Then he realized he couldn't walk anywhere, so he just sat there and died. Oh. This is obviously tutorializing stealth then, isn't it? Hello, Mysterious Hood. How you going, mate? Okay, so proper mature humor, yeah, maybe. But this time I'm not going to shoot the guy.
Easy now. You've been frozen.
Easy now.
Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
I press Q to skip that. Oh, it's not going to give me the time dilation thing. Ow. No, it's fine. She'll be right. So I'm not going to shoot this guy. Last time I shot him because I was swinging my mouse around and hit the side of my laptop.
Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice.
Not really,
doesn't like
Hood.
us accepting outside help.
YOLO run viable? I don't know. It depends how much you can talk your way out of things, and if it's Obsidian game, well,
We were out on patrol.
probably
I
you
saw
can
a
do
Marauder
that.
camp
There was a
up in the
couple of
hills.
quests that he
Take 'em.
didn't do, did he? No, he did
My gun
everything
misfired.
in the
How
no-kill
came
run.
aside? I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life.
What are you
Investigating
doing?
an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with this. Yeah, okay. You look like
That
you
guy's
know
a
your way around the
pushover.
gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now
I'll probably
30% less
play
likely to malfunction.
Borderlands 3 only when they release a
Try the
gibbed
rest.
version, so I don't have to farm the game because I don't like playing it at all. I'll see what the game's like with all legendaries, but I don't think I like it enough to actually do that, and I kind of want my money back. Can you tell me where I am? Yeah, give me some exposition.
You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The
I
Hope?
thought Captain
Is that
Trant
some
was
sort of
supposed to be
fancy
some
new
sort of
drug? Are
Donald
you
Trump
an
thing
anti-Cleo
because,
or something? Don't
you
take
know.
this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers.
Okay, this time I won't shoot you, alright? It's even giving me the prompt to attack, so the game wants me to shoot him. But I won't. I'm a good guy this time.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
I'm not gonna kill those creatures unless they... There it is. Pick up everything that's outlined. Everything. A telescoping... Yeah, okay, we've already... What the hell is this? Two-handed melee with knockdown. She still looks evil. Hey, Christopher. What's happening? If I attack things that are much above my level, it gives me quite a lot of XP, which is nice. Nothing seems too out of reach. Okay, the ADS sensitivity is not right. I'm not really a fan of this. I'm over-aiming and under-aiming constantly. Although, it might just be because... Get the fuck away from me. Also, I hate sneaking on crouch. I hate it. I've always got it on C because I'm not a fucking inbred with 6 fingers. Don't like it at all. No. Shouldn't happen. But companion... You know what? I'm just going to swap that over because I'm not bothering to learn this shit. I'm not going to use companions anyway, so sue me. I did find a unique thing. It was called the Peacekeeper, and it was a unique shotgun with heaps of DPS compared to the regular one.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
No one's shooting at me.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official...
There's
Species choice
T-51
land
shoulders.
pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders.
That's T-51 armor right there.
Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis.
I won't get a companion.
Seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Also, could you please die so... Yeah, could you please die so that I get your guns? I wouldn't mind that. Whoops. Are they aggroed now? Because I shot them. Well, that's no good. I didn't mean to do that. I want to load back. Fucking hell. Okay, you gotta check your fire then.
What in the blazes? Where'd you... Don't know where you came from.
Yeah,
stranger,
blah,
but you
blah.
best keep your head down. There's marauder. Call on. I'd slap him with a fine... You know what? I just... You know...
Here we go.
Alright, so don't get in the way of my bullets this time, alright? We're gonna flank him. Okay, apparently rocks are made of slippery shit. Is that it? Goddamn instant loot. Just a pair of legs, because why not? Wait, did that leg have something different to that leg? That was weird.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Okay, so I did it without killing anyone who isn't plot critical or not named.
Please be informed that this
Yay.
contains no valuable plunder.
It's
Unauthorized access
It's
to
Courtney
space vehicles
Taylor.
is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted
if
solicitors.
they're
Please
gonna
return her
do a
information
drop
properly,
system, they
quickly,
gotta have a
as
gunsmithing
this
system
vessel
that you
can
could
only
spend like
capture
iridium on
very
changing and
good
swapping
reason
pieces
or
around.
result
That
in
makes
permanent
sense. But
destruction.
they don't do that because obviously they'll know that people would just get the weapon and just spend time farming iridium so they can swap the things over.
Jettison procedures initiated. Please indicate that you are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone
Courtney
other than
Brie Larson
Captain
Taylor.
Alex
How
Hawthorne.
dare you use those words between her name? Also, that's not how you spell Courtney. It's spelled weird. Like there's an extra E after the T. Courtney. But the court is spelt as in with an extra E, so I guess that still works. Hawthorne's
I
dead.
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively.
They're different
from Captain
games. This is
Hawthorne.
an RPG, and
If I
Fallout
accept your
76 is
orders,
just
then you must be
you
Captain
just to
Hawthorne.
fucking kill
Do you
people.
understand?
Well, not people. You can kill people, but kill monsters. They're completely different. You can't really compare them, although they are competitors, aren't they? Obsidian, Bethesda. Problem is that people at Bethesda have made some really bad decisions, and they keep making bad decisions. Do I like COD? Not really.
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely
Skill
observed.
check.
However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from
Who killed
Alex
Captain
Hawthorne,
Alex?
after all.
Who
Best of
killed him?
luck in your
Oh,
search
me.
for a
I did
power
it.
regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that leaves me 4. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Apply. Good. Now, perks. I like that one. It's got to be that one. When alone and not in a party. The force is strong with you.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
Is
You
now.
sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes.
Excuse me, my name is Winter, not Karen. I do not wish to speak to the manager.
Cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the...
that might come back to bite me later, but I didn't have to shoot her right now. So I guess that means I'm a good guy despite lying. Also, it was nighttime when I did this part last night, so, you know, not killing is a good way to save time, question mark. Also, how big is this map? Is that it? That might be it. I'm a wasteland explorer, and I've got crouch on C now, remember that. Successful attack. Yeah, okay, we do get sneak crits. Question is whether we can get a perk that makes the sneak crits happen when we're in, for lack of a better term, caution. Good job. Okay, the game's teaching me about weak spots and headshots and such. You're pretty handy with that iron, Blondie. See, the problem is I can't go into third person, and I'm kind of used to that. Ooh, heavy ammo. That's good. That's good. And despite these guys carrying around rifles, they ain't giving me any. I think one of these dudes has a hunting rifle. Stealth gunslinger! Make your head go to the moon. Ow. Alright, that's gotta be the hunting rifle person. Ow. Enemies down! Yes, assault rifle already. It took a while to get this one before. This is good. Assault rifles are the bee's knees, friends. More assault rifles. Now, instead of carrying like 50 million assault rifle units, what I might do is break them down for parts just whilst they're cheap and whilst they're around. And that gives me weapon parts, which I believe later allows me to... I mean, I'm going to do it to the melee weapons. Maybe I should just do it to the melee weapons, because they wouldn't sell for as much, would they? I'm going to break down the assault rifles, or the fucking swords, and get shotgun parts out of them. Just like how the creatures in Tomb Raider give you shotgun parts. That was a worthwhile drop. I wonder how interesting a no-guns run would be. Characteristic, but you should give her a... I don't think you can change the body. The body is always the same. I mean, we don't have mods yet. But who cares if you can make your... Hang on, was that a mod that I can get for this? No. I picked up something. What was that? Okay, that's a consumable. Ooh. F. Yeah, I've just eaten something, and now I get increased health regen. That's helpful. What else can I gorge on? This is an apple. Last 2 minutes. So I'm guessing these don't stack. And I don't have extra healing slots? That's weird. Mag to use that for what? Range weapon. Oh, ooh. Changes energy type. Fuck, it's a shock. That's good against robots. Plasma. Extendo sight. For a scope. Extends the weapon's maximum range. Oh, you can go there. You can go there. How strong is the melee weapon? 73 versus 100. Okay, they're pretty damn shit. Alright, damage. I wish you could see both damage and DPS at the same time. 'Cause that would be useful. Fucking food builder, god damn it. Such a stupid term. Oh, everything's really slippery here. You can't climb up a... Guess what? The Vault Dwellers of Fallout 76 could climb that incline, no problem. So you've got something to work on there. Obsidian. Alright, so last time I died to that thing a few times, but I'm battle-hardened now. I'm ready. Okay, maybe I wasn't as ready as I thought. Oh, I'm super ready. How come those monsters... Oh. Wait, what? What happened? What? Did I blow up the rock and it just killed him? Also, ash piles. Oh, they were at respawn now. So I've already killed the most scariest monster in the whole world. Oh shit, there's one. Oh wait, there's another one. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize there was another one there. You know what I need? I need a Furious pistol. It would be very helpful right here. Oh, you can't reach me here, can you? No, you can't actually reach me. Haha! Looks like you never got rid of your Bethesda pathing. I might regret using this ammo later, but it's good XP. We'll recover. Oh, low damage isn't effective against heavy armor. So that's why I'm doing such low damage against this. And he just gave me damage over time, which I could only assume would be Dark Eco. God of War is easy. You just need to shoot things. I'm not really sure what brains do and whether you can cook them, but I'm not sure why it's brains that you're seeking. Marauder Goon. Goon bags! Attack dog. With big teeth. Big teeth. I died. N-Ray. Is that what it is? N-Ray. Also, I might actually... Oh, for fuck's sake, we back here. I'm gonna have to kill all those monsters again, aren't I? Well, this time, I know what I'm doing, kinda. I might just use the rifle and go to that glitch spot, because I'm pretty sure this has better damage per shot. Like, what is it about inclines and not being able to climb? It's weird of them to have designed the map in a way that... I mean, there's paths, but... There's, like, huge inclines that you can't climb up. So if you're, like, running from an enemy... Well... You're a little bit in trouble. Alright, so there's the glitch rocks right there. That's how you fucking do it. Okay, so it appears that even though you could just quickly turn off tactical time dilation, then take the shot, it might actually still take up AP. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, maybe switching it off is the same. Okay, this fight's significantly easier when I aren't being attacked. My aim's gonna go to shit if I use that too much. So what if they're using foul language? Dillygaff. To the rock! To the rock, to the rock. I like the little jump he did. You also have no head, so I can't loot your brain. That is some good attention to detail. Okay, I must blind them if they've got that thing over their eyes then. That's a cool mechanic, I like that. You sneak attack whilst in time dilation mode. Should need to use that if they're not aggroed, not moving around erratically. See, look at that. Maybe I do need it. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I actually do need it. Yeah, I need it. Look at fucking... look at the teeth on that. That's gonna give fucking Daisy Ridley a run for her money. Those are big teeth. Item repair. Is that just damage type? That means ballistic, right? That's the difference. Oh no. Do I play on PS4? No. I play on PC. Hang on, is this a minor colony? Well, I've got explosive barrels lying around. So I'm guessing perhaps not. No, they're definitely bad guys. Where's my adrenaline bonus? This would be very useful at this time. Okay, maybe I wasn't giving the hunting rifle a good run for its money because now it's actually kicking a lot of ass. Yeah, I ran into these dudes before on the way to fucking whoop-de-doo. You also dropped me nothing. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, next level we get a perk. Yo, blow up, never gets old. You're supposed to be blind. You can clearly see. Now I could go to where the main quest line is taking me, or rather I could just start shooting people. By people I mean just useless NPCs who are only made to be cannon fodder. Because if I get there and I'm level 67, well, I'm going to pass every damn speech check I find. Provided all these apples on the ground, no thanks. I've probably been on there for more than 3 seconds. Can I sleep here? Yes, I can. I'm gonna sleep in a dingy ass marauder tent. Yeah, I don't know why he's being the speech police. He's not fucking. It's a Christian server apparently. It's a Christian live stream. This is just... Yeah, I know. I went to Felucia and there were monsters there and I couldn't kill them. Alright, Marauder Lookout is probably the one with a hunting rifle. Did I just get a sneak critical? Yeah, I think I might have, eh? Fuck yeah. That looks like hunting rifle. You crank that bolt. I'm a bit quicker than at bolt cranking than you. So that's pretty good, I guess. So, what does the... Ooh, it's a plasma cutter. 62 damage. Level 7. I guess I can't use it. Oh? Wow, this is cool. It's got fireflies on it and everything. Oh, it's fast! Right, who wants to get chopped? Okay. I don't play Outer Worlds to learn about trade disputes, game. If I wanted to learn about trade disputes, I'd start watching The Phantom Menace. Hey, there's another one. Why are there just bins filled with ammo? Did that ammo not fucking... You didn't like it? Don't like that ammo? Now that is a big lootable contagion. Ooh, a revolver, hey? Let's see how the revolvers go. Light bullets, damage of 37 versus 20. DPS of 94 versus 100. But has knockback. You're not lining up the sights properly, Winter. Okay, that's kind of weird. Setting up wife's character as a bloodied sneak crit rifle build. Nice. Problem is, you gotta be able to stealth together, otherwise, well, you won't be getting the full damage. I've actually worked with someone else who was running a stealth commando build, and it fucking kicked ass. Like, we blitzed the first section of that vault raid in like fucking 5 minutes. It was that good. They're blowing up. They're running into their own minefield. You idiots. Ah, it's Daisy Ridley. Back away, Mary Sue. Of course you can't see. You're dead. Uh-oh, there's robots. Evil robots. We've already seen those before. Suppressor and a shotgun. That sounds fun. Well, it's good. It's alright, but keep in mind your range will be pretty much crippled by it. So just beware of that. So you have to be up really close. Kind of like melee weapon distance to actually make it work. Good shot. Good shot. There we go. Power armor things. You can get power armor in this game. Ooh. Plasma throwers. Ooh. I've seen... Maybe. That was my VATS button. Oh shit, there's a person.
Stand and deliver. Always say that.
I didn't get anything from that. Are you just an Easter egg character?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Okay.
I'm great at clarifying.
Wait a second, are you the person that ran off?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. How did you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Does that jet?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable.
Urge to
Hanging
kill.
around these guys?
Rising.
Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
She showed him her tits.
I've got all the time and...
She doesn't seem to mind that I've just slaughtered her entire clan. So... Okay. That's a mine. Probably don't want that to be around. Ugh. Oh, now it tells me I'm encumbered after... Confused? Is it because I got hit by an explosive? Probably. There we go. I might... Wait, where is my carry weight? Oh, okay, there it is. Is it because I got shot? I'm gonna eat that. I'm just gonna eat a loaf of bread. Was there poison in the mine? I'm very confused at the moment. Ooh. There we go, Adrena time. That's what it is. Thug kit. Armor mod. Okay. I kind of want to install that onto a weapon. Like, does anyone actually know what's happening? Click F. Is it because my leg's broke? Oh, it's because my leg was broken, wasn't it? Now I'm fine again. It just went up to 80. Okay, so you just get whacked and then... Okay. You know, this is... I think Bethesda deliberately dropped private servers right on time to compete with Outer Worlds. That's got to be the case, because why would they do it? They've made this... And I reckon all of that Fallout First shit was... I mean, both pressure from ZeniMax to start bringing in cash. Fuck off, Daisy. Shouldn't you go... What the hell? I let a soft lock for a second. Well, I fell down. I'll be with you in a minute. Oh. Yeah, there's fucking fall damage in this. Anyways. So, where was I? Yeah, but, they needed the money, so they said, do something. And it's like, okay. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Healing things are for wimps. We've got healing over time for that bullshit. Good shot. Good all-round shooting. Hey, did you see the gun he had? Where'd that go? How come I can't loot what they're holding? That's very, very annoying, game. But I do get myself a new hunting rifle. Also, guns are light. How much do they weigh? Tell me. How much? 3 fucking pounds. Wow, space guns are super light. How good's that? You just hoard these things. Like some sort of shooter. Had cramps. Oh, poor Winter with her womanly cycle. You know, that's something you don't explore. That I don't explore. We meant to... Fucking almost died there. Bunch of nanas. Nanas. Well, I'm gonna call them nanas anyway, because they're obviously bananas, but like, weird. Yeah, I don't think it stacks. Or maybe it does. This big guy. Huh. Impact hammer, eh? Only weighs 3 pounds. It's one-handed. Right. I was thinking more super sledge. I had like hundreds of pounds worth of scrap that I was in my things, and now I've cleared all that up, so now I can hoard weapons even more. Like, all of the features are so good for me. But I put YouTube revenue right back into it anyway. Holy fuck. I have found the nest of all of these things, and I regret my decision. I have regrets. Okay. I just need to find Glitch Rock. Escape Artist. Do we have that? Okay, that one's blind, which I guess is good. So I'm thinking they probably can't get up here. Ha-ha! Don't you dare throw that at me. Oh, we've basically healed off already. That's pretty good, I guess. One shot, one kill. Oh, wait, Winter's not dead yet. Just hip fire him. There we go. Oh, N-ray stacks? That's scary. A unique heavy weapon. Hell yeah, this game's a lot better when you're just running around shooting everything you see. Because, I don't know, I guess I'm not that type of person who likes to have conversations with NPCs. I like to shoot stuff. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay, I could probably stand to crank the difficulty up a little bit more, couldn't I? This game's a bit of a pushover right now. I don't think I should be wandering into a nest and just taking out a shitload of them. Fucking still moving quick despite being in time dilation mode. Hello, beastie. How come you get slag powers? I don't know what N-Ray is. Do I have any status effects on me right now that's reducing my carry weight? Is it because I'm wounded? Hang on. No? Can someone explain that? Oh, I'm fine now. I guess I walked it off. Alright, so I found the Deathclaw nest, and there is indeed a All Reliable. Oh, that one's still alive! Ha 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 ha! Dumb idiot. Thought you could kill me. Oh, okay. So, he never went to check up on old mate, and he didn't realize he was all dead. Oh my god, this is like Quarry Junction all over again, but more obtainable. You go over to a place and they all just sort of congregate around. So what's so special about All Reliable? Oh, the DPS, obviously. Yeah, that's the good part about it. Alright, so we're going to have to break down you, because you're useless. Probably a couple of these rifles as well, right? Yeah, that'll do it. And a plasma rifle too, which has damage variation. Huh. Guess I'm straight back to being over capacity again. And I've got 111 energy bullets, which means I can use that ammo type, which I wasn't actually able to use last time. Level 5. Okay. We're not going to be able to sell as much, but I kind of want to be able to run around. So here's where Bethesda did things better with the item looting thing. You can actually see your carry weight in this little sub-menu here when you hover over a thing. But oh, okay. Where's the nearest vendor? Just fast travel. Is there a vendor in here? Does the name Winter in tribute to an icy-hearted ex? Nah. I came in here for vendors, not Marauders Plaza. I'm going away now. No, I just made a goth version of Nora and then Googled some goth chick names and then cross-referenced the list with what Codsworth can say, and Winter was one of them, and that was kind of it. I was like, yep, fine, that'll do. And thus the legend began. In town, but also you'll find vending machines everywhere in abandoned towns. Well, can't really see any. I'll just go into town. This time I won't condemn this whole town to die because a nice old granny said I should. I'll actually put some more thought in the thing before saying, you know what, that's fine. But I still want Peacekeeper though, so if I can knock off one guard and then quickly piss off, grab Peacekeeper, and then be on my way, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, it's open world. Edgewater. Basically, everyone's YouTube title would be Outer Worlds Part 2, Edgewater. I got a thing. Thank you, Vincent, for subscribing. I have to go into OBS and disable performance mode. Also, the performance has been really good. There's been a couple of drops, but all in all, very pleased with it. I can just take this. It's a sugary drink. Water's not supposed to be sugary. Idiot. Alright, so I've got a bunch of brains on me that I kind of want to shove into a vendor for cash.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
What about the boss catches?
Okay, this is the canteen. I went and robbed them last time. I'm just gonna leave the doors open to let the breeze and just kind of annoy people by letting the breeze in. I wanna go in there. Hello, citizen.
Don't make me report you to Miss. I got my sights on you.
Where are you taking them? Vendor! There we go. $900 dues. How many dollars do I have? Still 700. And I've got a whole bunch of carry capacity back. And you can't sell what you have in your inventory. Or what you have equipped. So, in that case... Cool, okay. And I've got a shit ton of heavy bullets, which I want, because my assault rifle is a hungry maniac. And there's no money limit, which is great. Learn something from this, Bethesda. Your Protectrons are a... Hang on, this thing's pretty fucked, isn't it? Yeah, 38%. Oh, this thing is at 0%. How do you repair stuff? I'm guessing you gotta go to one of those weapon workbenches, right? No stealing. Is there a local map? Yes, there is. So if I go over there... Right? Not really heading in the right direction. I'll keep on going. No, there's another vending machine over here. You just get XP for just walking by vending machines. That doesn't seem like a lot. Probably isn't a lot, but it feels like you get a lot over time if you discover like 50 of the bastards. Repair, upgrade, modify your weapons. Cool. Alright, so that one. Here we go. Repair. Oh, you just repair with weapon parts. Everything's just very good. Put that in, please. There we go. It's got shock damage. So there we go. We've got something to fight the robots later on. It's my robot killing weapon. Hey, does the shock damage do damage over time to organics as well?
Monkey, Argo?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I put my weapon away.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival.
I'm going to be polite.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may...
Yeah.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole
Hyperion. This is like a different
Most of the Vale is now abandoned.
universe where the
Going to waste.
the corporations are just mass weapons manufacturing, and also a little bit of mining, but more about the guns. So this is what happens when it's not America that goes into space. I hate bowler hats. If I ever catch anyone wearing a bowler hat, I might just physically assault them. Wait, who? Oh, I know who wears bowler hats. Mostly abandoned. What do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not... No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But, like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts.
I charge by the head.
To come home.
Nice.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production.
Hey,
quota
Bill
in
Prophet,
years.
what's happening?
If we don't meet our
Did a man in a
quotas
bowler
this
hat
year,
hurt
the
you?
company
No, I
might
just think
shut
they're
us down for
tacky.
good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I just take care of one thing. How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to
Secret
her leader,
diet soap
Adelaide.
recipe.
Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come and
Is that the mayor's daughter?
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter.
I don't know. I
And
think
trust
there's a
me,
lot of
Mom,
kids in the chat.
Trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like. Are
No.
you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion.
I don't care.
Oh, sure. I
You
mean,
go
got
back
your
to
own
the
business
fucking
involved.
garage.
I'm sure you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage.
I work
fixing stuff,
alone.
Like I do.
I'm not losing 25% damage because your dumbass is here. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, what do I need to fuck? Okay. Oh, there's the region map right there. Okay, so I can't fuss. I can go halfway, sure. Slices, dices, cauterizes. I see a plasma cutter. That looks a lot like a Halo energy sword, actually. Yeah, I killed her during the little kill everything run, and I got arrested for doing a hate crime, so that was not ideal. So, with this thing repaired, does it do better damage now? 66. That explains why it suddenly just dropped. His balls fell off against those other monsters before. Yeah, compare them to Mass Effect Andromeda faces, and they're not that bad. They've got a little Bethesda face going on. The lip syncing is on par with Borderlands, but it doesn't have that cartoony... Oh wait, your friend. Doesn't have that cartoony thing to make it seem a little less weird, but everything's really realistic here.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No, if you don't know what enough with the questions means?
Nah.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp. Vex me. If she told anybody, could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her, she was lazy and thoughtless. Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder camp. Is she all right? Getting along. What? Sitting around a campfire telling stories? You could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some Marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged.
Actually, you should probably ask about Zoe more.
What is it? I'll tell you what I can. What is it?
Okay, apparently not. There it is. Your target lies within the mountains to the east. Go. Sometimes I read the dialogue faster than they speak it, so I just skip it. It keeps me playing. I don't want to listen to them blabber on, even though the voice acting is probably the better part of this game. Maybe I shouldn't. Hey, Dragon Buster, what's happening? Haven't seen you in a while. I reckon if there might be a respawn happening. No, there isn't. Hey, go home.
What I wouldn't do for... Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back.
Aha, we did a thing. We leveled up without killing anyone. How good's that? These perks are really good. Like, perks are really strong in this game compared to Fallout 76. We have to spec into something, spend 3 levels on 3 times to actually make it good. Unless it's Gunfu. Gunfu is kind of great even with the first rank of it. Just the ability to do it is more of a thing.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things.
I've watched it.
Pretty much did my job for me.
It did alright.
Least I could do is pay
How's
you
New
for your
Vegas in
trouble.
space?
Let me know if I can do something.
Well, judging by her accent, hey.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into...
Ah! Oh. Off-star reputation kill on site. Leaving for a few days and coming back is... That's interesting. Usually, Obsidian would be more hardcore than that. Deserter's reputation increase. Oh, okay. That's your faction is literally called the Deserters.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness,
Need more
find a place to
XCOM.
lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater.
I was thinking of getting Long War for that. That'd be fun.
Dear?
And just who are you? You're Adelaide. She said that.
I have been called that among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady.
Final warning,
Flowers.
mysterious hood.
But yes, Adelaide will do just fine. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like
Australia is entirely peopled by criminals. Yeah, of course. I've shot like 3 people this week.
we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing
Spare me, you gaseous sycophant!
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
That's a pun, Adelaide. I'm gonna cut you off.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them.
Okay, I didn't ask this question last time.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
What the hell? None of these moral choices are good. How about I just fucking find one somewhere else? I'm gonna go over here. Can I put a marker down? I need time to think this over, I reckon. Ooh. Thank you, Dragon Buster. He says, money for my epic hiatus. Missed these streams. Also timed some student loans and a new membership. God, I love Bethesda's epic ideas. Bethesda pride. I'm not really sure if if that's ironic or not, but oh, okay. Well, that's where I wanted to go. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go away. All right. So if I avoid the minefield this time, that would be helpful. Is the minefield here? The minefield is definitely here. But if I give it a wide berth, it was not a very good minefield at all. Linkin Park. Who doesn't like Linkin Park? At least their first couple of albums. Stop moving. The trace went through your... oh. I blinded them? I blinded them with the tracer. Also, I got 500 XP for that. Ooh, a cave. I like this. For the Separatist Alliance! You come from nothing. You're nothing. But not to me. That 500 XP for just killing some random fucking Daisy Ridley monster. How good's that? Also, where'd that other... oh, I shot him. And you can't loot things whilst reloading. That's interesting. That throws me off because sometimes I think they've got nothing on them, but I'm in mid-reload, so I have to wait a while. Don't like that all that much. Shears. Tactical scissors, and it made a big sword noise. This is a cool little cave. I like it. Too bad they didn't put a door in. Why Daisy Ridley monster? Look at the teeth on it. It's like Daisy Ridley's teeth. They're massive. Have you seen her teeth? They're fucking huge. Like her chompers could bite Kylo's lightsaber in half. Kyle's lightsaber can be bitten in half. Alright, so this has got to be another stronghold in here, right? Abandoned Spacer's Choice. Settlement only inhabited by probably marauders. Like Jack 3 marauders. That one's got an energy weapon. Impossible! You're already dead! Fuck's sake. Here's the thing, I don't want to just spam healing items like some fucking scrub. So I'll use 1 or 2, but then that's it. Because spamming healing items is boring. That's why I don't do it in my videos ever, unless I'm fucking going to die by some bullshit damage over time thing. Like Mirelurk Queens. Fuck those things, not a fan. One shot, 1 kill. My armor's probably fucked, eh? No, it's 75. Maybe I should chuck that on. What does that do? 4 armor. Well, I've just more than doubled it. How about I chuck on... That's 9 armor. Well, I look like a tool, but I'm tougher. See, look at the teeth. Probably check on the server every now and then. No, the server doesn't run unless I'm there. It's like my own thing. Like my own private server, which boots when I do. And if you keep it during the same session, you can actually you can nuke White Springs, come back with another character and start farming there. And repeat until the fucking nuke goes away. It's so good. It's so good for legendary farming. There's an exclamation point. 163! Wowee! That is a damage over time weapon if I've ever seen one. Also, I keep clicking the aim down sight button because I've got that muscle memory from Fallout 76. Where you have to click in. Ooh, such a strange system. Okay, last time they were carrying energy weapons, so I'm pretty sure I'm not done with all these bastards just yet. Right. Do these even have a door? They do, but they're sealed. Wait, didn't give enough time to do interiors in every building? So I threw the Senate at him. The whole Senate. Is it a bloodied sniper? Nah. Could you imagine though, just fucking running bloodied builds in this game? It's like, aha, I can never escape from Fallout 76. Even when I play a game made by direct competitors. Pneumatic piston. Well, that's nice. Oh, vending machine discovered. Good, Anakin, good. Where is it? In there? There? A lot of these are giving you melee boosts, so I think they're trying to offset the fact that you can't use melee things. It's a bolter pistol. That's an energy weapon. No thanks. Fun times barrel. Critical damage plus 25%. That's a must. Alright, well, I need to put that on because critical damage is kinda keeping me alive right now. Oh, something's seeing me. Oh, it's just fucking pigeons. They're evil! They're not really putting up that much of a fight. Was that really? That's all? Okay, the game was serious. The evil space pigeon sparrow things. I'm not disappointed in this game. This is just the beginning, and I completely fucked around yesterday and had a great time. Like, I kind of accidentally killed the first person you meet. And then that was kind of it. We just went for the full kill everything run there. So I deleted that and then started again. That's gotta be a sneak critical right there. I haven't tested out my rifle yet on these blokes, so I want to see how that one does. Because they gave me quite tough enemies to shoot at last time. And it basically just melts through them. That's nice. They're not giving me a lot of XP per kill, so we can't exactly be fighting the toughest things around. Ooh, there's something else aggro. It annoys me how you can't... And that was only a 70 XP dump right there. Yeah, it annoys me I can't go into third person. That'd be fun if you could do that. Would I recommend getting Fallout New Vegas? Hell yeah. It's a great game. There's so many New Vegas reminiscent things like that kill cam that happens when sometimes you just wreck something and the game's gonna say, yep, congratulations, you've completely munted that fucking dog. Corporation Service Award, eh? That was kind of useless. Also, I'm on the cusp of level 5. Fuck yeah. One more monster kill, and it'll probably be a level 5. It still annoys me that headshots aren't a critical spot for these robots. Surely destroying the optical sensors on them would, you know, do them badly. Right control armor, eh? Where's that? Stealth skills plus... What do I get from this? Eh. Haven't tried that plasma gun yet either, actually. I'm gonna just go back and sell all the armor that I've picked up because that's something I've been forgetting to do. Where's that vendor? I'm guessing the worker outfit would just let you bypass all of this nonsense. Is that right? Of course there's no fighting back. I'm using a playstyle that doesn't allow them to. You know what they say, the best defense is a good offense. That's what that means. If you don't allow them to attack you, well, no need for defense at all. God damn it, are you serious? There was like a...
No, just leave me alone.
Who is that? Also this.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away! No, just leave me alone. Go away. No, get away!
I don't know who that is, but hopefully that person could possibly help out both things.
You're not real. You're not real. Go away, Phantom.
Okay, I don't know if I completely just keep running over the triggers, but I think I broke Higgins. He's broken. Shin splints. Ladder, you say?
Go away, Phantom. Get away! Get away! No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. No, just leave me alone.
I'm gonna rob ya.
Get away!
Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Now, would that be a skill magazine? I don't fucking know.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. Most people, but I'm the only one left.
Yeah, sneak skills. Stealth commando.
With the Phantoms. See, Higgins. This is why you must always boil your. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
See you, Darth Vader.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all for my own. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
I brute forced through this last time.
Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room.
I didn't even talk to this guy last time.
Mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with... Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised. Boiled. Charred. Skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss...
Okay. I didn't ask for your life story, mate. Also, is he omnipotent enough to figure out that I was in the room despite being like 3 levels above him? I still want to shoot him and get the XP for it, though. Is that possible? Because I did load my assault rifle with electro bullets to kill him easier. Because that's kind of what I wanted to do. Still reaping the benefits. Hell yeah. Oops. I keep pressing escape to get out of the terminal, but that just pauses the game. That's Fallout 76 muscle memory doing badly there. Ooh, yes, mods. Do I want to scope? No, I don't want to scope. Go back. I'm gonna put a scope on this, or what can I do? That's magazine. Magazine size. More. This is extra range. Can I put that on? Mod already installed. Okay. Might as well use it, right? 9 bullets. That's helpful. They were not Mark 1s last time, were they? Or maybe they were. I don't really know. Also, I kind of want to use my plasma gun. Where's that? I need to find it. Okay, not really a fan of it, but haven't shot anything with it so far. Well, someone got ash piled. Red is energy damage. Look, there's Protectron charging stations. I think it came in the wrong direction. Weird. Oh wait, no, I need just to go back to the start, don't I? Because I've pressed all the buttons, now I can redirect. So instead of dooming a colony this time, think. Well, considering that Edgewater I kind of shut down the city there. Fucked everybody. I might have kind of just screwed everyone over. Did I do the right thing? Do I have to make everyone happy? I have doomed the town. Well, I've doomed less people. What other solutions are there where people don't get pissed off at me? Was that it's one of the two, isn't it? I chose the good option. Okay. But I've doomed the town, which is pretty bad, I guess. And now I need to help Adelaide. I know, we'll put hamsters in wheels and use that to power the town. You've doomed us all! How dare you! Now we all shoot you until you die. That moon guy is a pit boy, isn't he? Hey, I'm sorry. I kind of broke your town. Oh well. Ooh, lighting.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Hope Adelaide's okay.
You maniac! You blew it up!
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Oh, wow, okay, I'm not really sure what you're watching online, but I'm not into that.
Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Just go back!
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick.
You can't make babies with Adelaide, she's all dusty up there. She hasn't... You'd have to shake the dust off it first.
Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
So I could just kill Reed?
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in
Is this the good thing?
I made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me. And I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
Can I make her the boss?
The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You're a monster. Actually, nah, I've just let bodies waste.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Fucking Christ. No. Whoops.
Look at that.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us.
Mayor McDonough.
Something's been chewing
Yeah,
at
keep
me,
talking, McDonough. It's all you're good for.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
Oh, I picked that
Comes
up.
in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs. There's one in the old communities. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and...
This is a big quest with many spanning arms and parts. And give us a sneak peek video for the next Spotlight video.
I go
No.
crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
Jesus Christ, Adelaide's a psychopath.
Adelaide hates Edgewater, hates everything Edgewater stands for, hates what that town does to people, what it did to her. We're the nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have stuck a knife in her heart. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days.
Like next Thursday, she'll be dead by, so...
I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and loath as I am to admit it, we need Edgewater. You okay with this, Grace?
My affairs are all settled. Thanks for helping me with Zoe.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes.
She's a witch anyway.
Back to the old cannery, huh? Mara? I'm not.
You ain't got nothing to say. Hey, I've convinced your friends to go. Could you make her the boss of Edgewater?
Look at that. The snake. Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery with Grace and Thomas and Stefan and all the others. I expected it'd end like this. Lived out here for years all by my lonesome. Only right that I'd die the same way. I expect you've done it. It is too late, and I'm tired of talking.
Oh well. I sided with the people in charge. What's that? The system and the fucking whatever. I'm messing everything up. No, I'm not. It's fine. Why do I look like a person with a plan? Do I look like a person with a plan? Harvey. I'm not gonna talk to Piper. She's dead to me.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
I don't like you.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorized. By all means. Thomas Kemp? I remember him. Had to write him up for daydreaming a few too many times. I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around a toolbox, I may have a place for him in the Holcomb workshop. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point. With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow. And I expect I can ask corporate to send us some more medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
I don't give a fuck about Adelaide. She's dead anyway. I had the option to convince Thompson to commit suicide. Why would I do that? What's the point of doing that? If I wanted him dead, I just shot him. I would have just shot him. I'm satisfied with that. I don't give a fuck. Because he's evil. Oh well. Fucking did not mean to do that. I don't know why who's hostile, but is that just the Space's choice person? Creepy. I don't like it. To be honest, I don't really give a fuck about that. You've got your workers back. Their capitalism can continue as normal. And maybe he would have learned his lessons. People start walking out on him if he's too hard on his people, and they don't have union rights. I don't fucking know. So long, Adelaide. You idiot.
Leave me be.
Okay. That was a merciful fate. You're not gonna be mad at me, are you? Merciful fate.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness. What can I do for you, Captain? Outstanding, Captain.
Whoops, I clicked too quickly.
Your will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine...
I still think we should change the name of the ship from the Unreliable to either the Devastator or the Executor.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Probably didn't do the right thing, but I'm out. So long, assholes. Why are there fins? Why are there rowing fins? Hey, there's no good or bad karma for the game telling me what I did was good or bad.
From Dr. Phineas Wells.
I tried to sell this guy out last time.
Ah, there you
Didn't
are.
work.
Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling?
I don't know why people get so
emotional
emotional about
experiencing any
video game
unnatural
things.
trippage?
Like, some
Perfectly
people
normal
get
side
really
effect of
upset
thawing,
when you do these sorts of things. Get to the point.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you
I was
saw in
fucking
Emerald
limiter
Vale
bashing
is
all the way
happening
out
all
there.
across the colony.
I wanted all of the
Shortages,
deserters to hear
lack of
it.
supplies and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
We're gonna have to change
The
that
Hope has some of the
image to
brightest minds
something that
Earth
looks a
ever
little bit
sent
more
us.
like Nora,
If we
to
can
be honest.
revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's
Although the
mistakes.
collar
They
a
can
bit
help us
kind of
set
looks like a
things
vault
right.
suit.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for
Oh, I didn't
so
have
we
the
must rely
I
on
didn't have the
unconventional
money.
means of acquisition.
That's my limiting factor. If I had more money, I would have sold him out and killed hundreds of thousands of people in the process. Why? Is he God or something?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start. But Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me. Excellent. I'll send her a wire. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Now, are they going to stay in there? Are they?
Thinking of tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching. Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Light assault rifle. What's it using? Heavy. Still uses heavy. That's annoying. Same animations as well.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Got nothing to say. That's it.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Why, Ada? It's got 2.1 gigawatts of power.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the... Rather not get into it. I don't want... Hey, knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Whatever you... I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me. Always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right?
Workplace bullying is bad.
He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of zero-G to my fortune, if I had the bits. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Please see you around, boss.
What? Did I just resolve that? They're just walking off now? Okay. Ooh. Thank you, Julian. New subscriber. Oh, what's this then? Heavy machine gun. DPS of 400. Yeah, that's pretty good. Shot cannon. There's a new thing. I've got $2 grand.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift. Not stuck, per se. You could always throw yourself out the airlock. Of course, then you'd find yourself with an exciting new problem. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, But what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Record shows
Last time I
your
just
ship's been impounded.
last time I just threatened him, and that was
Might not
it.
Be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my... A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told. Be seeing you.
I can just threaten him, and then I'm out of here. So that makes it easy. Gladys or Udom. What? This is not the right room at all. Oh yeah, it's the big room, the big door. God, all of the robot voices annoy me. And you can't jump over waist-high fences, or is that shoulder height? I couldn't tell. I can't tell, because I'm in first person and can't really see. There's Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board.
Did I just skip a bunch of things?
Be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I wager they got something to hide.
See you later, Gideon.
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies. Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfends someone call me a liar. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Yeah, I think I leveled up. Why do these have locks on them? And that is a unique, isn't it? It's damage type corrosion. It's like a little shotgun, is it? That's a very powerful weapon. Right, bye Grandma. It's weird how they just give you huge XP dumps like that. I feel like I'm just missing out on stuff because that's not right. It doesn't seem normal. Oh well. The game can't expect me to dig things around when all I want to do is just shoot people. Bells, shells. That must be it. Okay, that's got to be an arms dealer then.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modification. Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle. Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire. A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRA and TIES tops the list. Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a work. So, what can I get you?
Mods, 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 mods. Where's the suppressor? There's no suppressors. You told me you had a suppressor. You... There's probably bionic eyes in this universe, right? Oh wait, there doesn't think there's any cybernetics.
Go back to Byzantium, you go.
Hey.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I like that dialogue option.
There's no need for hysterics.
So you can just get your ship back by intimidating him.
Right, right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from
All
your ship.
too easy.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Here's my question.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist.
He's Rick.
A madman.
There's no Mortys there.
In the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Not my problem.
I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Be my guest.
Ask.
So long. You just hold a big old plasma gun in your hand and you start threatening him, and his bodyguards don't even care. Oh, he's so vain. Ah, it's a bit warm.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the
Captain
formal
of
introduction.
diversity.
Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
How about Nunya? Nunya business.
The powers that be
Get her some face wash. If you're engineer of a ship that has obviously left the heaters on, well, you don't have time to get a cloth to wash your face.
Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet? You bite my head
Only
off.
The board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
Hey, what's your language?
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. We'd be grateful for your assistance. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
I'm going to kill all of them.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grind?
No.
CNP Mirror Maple Syrup. It's mirrored this complete breakfast.
Carry on.
Carry on!
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon.
Were you in a trailer?
This heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what it... Oh, and it's not the best. A lot of slogans.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Anytime.
She gave me... Because she's a grandma. Nothing to see here.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
CNP Boris Pocket. Can be macro range in 2.5 seconds. Boris Pocket.
Hello, garlic bread. Speaking of food, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise. You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's... No one turns...
Gotcha. Hello, Libby S. Okay, well that really didn't work, but I managed to teleport out of there and they didn't follow me through, so that's pretty good. I'm sure she'll be annoyed about me killing every single one of these. My lord, he is a tanky bastard. Ooh, there's a thing over there. Luckily I've got an assault rifle with bullets that are more effective against robots. Well, that worked. That worked quite well. Everything went better than expected. Now, did old mate have a unique gun on him? There he is. Yes, he did. What was it? Heavy weapon, big plasma gun, eh? Looks pretty cool, I guess. Doesn't seem to penalize your movement speed all that much either, so that's pretty cool. Ain't still, and if nobody's dead, or everybody's dead, they won't be needing it anymore.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was.
He's dead.
Ah, that's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
Rate the game out of 10. 7? I don't know. There's a whole lot more emphasis on questing and not mindless shooting, which I'm not used to, so it'll take a while to adjust, I reckon.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger. Be seeing you, stranger.
I want the parts. Oh, okay, she's just gonna book it out of here. You know, that's fine. She also didn't seem to mind that I just completely obliterated everyone around here. I'm gonna start pinching everything. I counted more dead bodies than that, but they may have despawned. Oh, do I need to go down? Maybe. No, it's open world. Very, very open world. Or rather, open worlds with like, yeah, open worlds as in you can go anywhere. Ooh. Yeah, okay, this is the place. Right? Oh, that's just a way to sneak through, isn't it? So you can just totally sneak through. Yeah? This thing is exceptionally powerful. That is false advertising. It's not actually that good of a weapon. Whoops. Don't know the maps yet either. Can I go through there? Oh wait, no, this is the main door. Please keep this. Oh wait, no, never mind.
You've returned, and in one. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door.
Don't go down to the level, because I kind of roasted everyone.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. It's a slight end to her infestation.
You're a mod now, because you've put a wrench emoji. Yeah, the live chat is on screen. How cool is that? I figured out how to do that.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'm gonna kill some monsters now. Fucking god damn it. Those... Wait a second. That's a little bit lower, right? So logically I could just hop over. Felt like I was close.
I've seen Junlei fix a turbine with just engine tape and space. She sure loves this old wreck.
Oh! Oh, okay. It's a Tesla rifle, but it doesn't dumbfire. You can't just fire it off into random directions. It's the arc gun from Killzone too, but it doesn't have... Okay. So you will consume ammo if nothing's around. It's the arc gun from Killzone 2, and I really like it.
Beginning. To begin.
Look, he's going into the ash pile. There's that. There's so many Fallout inspired things here. They really wanted to make New Vegas 2, didn't they? They just really wanted to do it. Oh, now I can jump over fences. Boss. Give me the mother of all mantipillared things for me to kill. Ow. The Steam release is gonna take a year though. I bought mine off Microsoft. Hey, what are you holding? Oh wait, there's a thing. I was gonna say, what are you holding on to there?
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders.
I've already done the Asian engineer, so stop copying me.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your...
Oh, I get
attention.
14,000
Also
XP for
authorize
completing a
Dr.
quest
to
like
sell you
that.
premium meds.
And 3,700 bits. Okay.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat. You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station. We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps... I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time. Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk.
Okay. How many quests are there in this game? There's got to be hundreds, right? Luckily, you are all generic, and you won't give me quests.
takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our...
Are you listening to me, Mfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes.
See, Mfuru? Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, Nazi confirmed. You're gonna be able to object if I walk in here. Where's my holographic shroud? Where'd they put that? I don't know. I don't know where they put the holographic shroud. Oh. Ah, okay. It's not something you activate like that. Okay. But you're on a time limit. Okay, fine. Oh, you're on a walk limit.
To the last ratchet on rutting time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do no... What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her
You
pretty
can
little
just
head
pause the stream.
I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
No.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udo Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Oh, it's a companion. Of course. There are like 20 of these things.
This is How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory. That's not unreasonable. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I...
Hopefully I just screwed her over. Maybe I didn't. Who even knows what I did? I don't really know what I'm
Wish I
doing.
could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box.
No. Not happening. Oh, I can talk to Gladys about the heat problem, right? Right?
Move along.
Move along.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, what do you want then? My harder. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony.
Why don't I want
That's
companions? Because they're
us.
dumb.
Oh, for how long? I can't say.
I like...
That all depends on Miss Juliet.
Like I said, I work alone.
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look anytime, sweetheart. It's almost time for today's episode. Yes, dearie, take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told shouldn't be too tough for a anytime.
No fast travel to my ship. You've got a real sprat problem. I'm near hostiles? Is it because of those sprats?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. I try and
What do you recommend?
How about a Bumblebee Pale Kale Ale?
You got that on tap?
What do you think this is, Byzantium?
I'm not really sure whether you're... Or there's no, like, hidden thing, so there's no sixth sense to figure out whether people can see you.
Rizzo's knock you out bar.
Heard from the last is down on 22.
This guy, I kind of just shot him last time.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh, it's that Felix guy.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy-like. I just want to make a good case for myself.
Think about Piper. No, I don't miss companions when I think about Piper.
I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, it's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Well, try my best. I appreciate you giving me another shot at least. If you change your mind, I'll be right here in the docking bays.
Fuck no. What tracks do I recommend by Parkway Drive? Deadweight. Deadweight's my favorite song.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from
Crushed is good.
Thank you.
Karma, I like that song. Sleepwalker. Anything in the Deep Blue album is really good.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
You always hit her when you first arrive at Time and Sea to skip her cutscene. That's great.
Anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle. As you wish, Captain. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable.
She looks so upset.
I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict.
They put Synth Nora's brain into the machine.
I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first?
Ooh, Welder's Goggles reduces that. It's still really good to, yeah, just keep boosting all three, because that's like 3 times the thing before you specialized. And go in there. What awaits me in this area? I don't really know. Robots. Can I disarm those? Go around them. Well, that worked. Okay. I keep expecting it to just reload, but I have to actually put some input in it. Okay, well, this is not the most ideal weapon.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
I'm gonna kill one of those things. I don't really know what's happening when this happens. Oh, concussed. Oh, okay. That's not a... Is that because my face is crippled? How does a mine cripple my face? Well, I guess it just explodes into my face now, doesn't it? Come at me, bro. Expose that critical hit spot. Scruffy, the janitor.
Adjacent automatic.
Silencer. That's another unique thing. I'm gonna drink all of his booze. What's that do? Wait a second. Is that... Oh, it's darts. You can have darts. Thanks, Grandma. Harmful status effects. Does that mean I can just get rid of concussion by doing that? Maybe. Hang on. I suppose I'm meant to find the password somewhere. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. Edna.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. Remember that you are not in...
What are the reviews on this game? Like, what do people say this game is? I'm guessing it's actually quite successful. Let me just check it later.
Hey.
Rivos knock you out for a safety net 46 milk with caramel and paprika. It's
Nah, it's not too hard to see anything.
My comm center already... Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted
8.5.
message in the past 36 months. Must be
Yeah,
on
but
account of
they
some
always
security
are on
routine.
the payroll of shitted
Well,
games,
whatever's the
so
cause, the board and the Earth Minister
can't
will
really
see it
trust them.
sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment
Metacritic is better.
authorization for you
Go
from
on
Chief
Metacritic.
Doomhead. Try not to spend it all in one place.
1500. Stealth. The Groundbreakers are friendly. Vendor prices are reduced by 15%. Yay, hang on, what's this thing? I am neutral to this faction. They're agitated, and they're gonna sting me a little bit more. If faction reputation is just that, surely there's better perks if you're completely lacked by them, right?
BNP, I can't believe it's not yours.
Different ratings for each consoles. Does it run shit on a PlayStation? Can you fast travel? Maybe just fast travel to the ship. 82% on Metacritic for PC, it's not too bad.
Why was I built to feel ennui? We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Why is it less on PC? That's weird. Also, 85 or over 85% is what Bethesda wanted out of New Vegas, and they'd give them a big bonus, but they fell short. They fell just shy of it. I saw a snake and I shot it. That's just me being Australian. It's a map. Okay, so this is just a different region of Terra 2. What is that?
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
What happened to your head, sir?
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
There's only a few monsters here. Tactical shotgun, eh?
Hey. Huh? Carry on.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. More often than not, seems I'm a ticket to the good life once my research plays out. And might you be the sort of person who, hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons? If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, you have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Toothpaste.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene.
And if you'd like me to punch you in the throat.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Yes, but don't kill her mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks.
This is the diet toothpaste thing.
Somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is safe in my
Yeah,
office.
this is way better
I have
than
needle
Borderlands
my code and
3.
card. The lab's entrance is in the side
God,
of the hill.
didn't like
Compass
that.
if you
I'd
just
rate that
follow
like
the
a
road.
4 out of
You
10.
pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who's
My
Jameson?
protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the... Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were.
Raptidons are easy to kill. Trying to find out about your assault rifle. What is it? What do you mean my assault rifle? I don't know what you're talking about. As in the assault rifle in this game? It's kind of generic. Bang! Surprise. You're dead. And more heavy ammo than I'd used. And even more, I made a net profit on that. What's the difference? Oh, a different weapon. I also got a lot of ammo from that. Was that just loaded in the other weapons that I broke down? I guess it was. Just had a full magazine inside them, and I just got it all back. Yeah, right. I'm stuck. Nice. That's pretty cool. Cazador nest. Covert lab. What? Oh yeah, it's just a standard one with an electric mod. I just found it, chucked it on, and shoot robots with it. Why does all of these places have such dodgy plumbing? Oh, I'm just definitely going over to that. Look at me now. Stealth skills -5. Well, won't be a problem. I'm surprised the snipers don't drop sniper rifles.
Over here. Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. So you lied about not knowing Crane. I suppose I do not blame you. We liberated that research. We did not steal it. And yes, a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. Semantics. If I were consigned to spending my days making diet toothpaste, I would pray for a bullet to my skull.
If you say so.
It is my one bargaining chip. If you want this research, you will help me out of this mess. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
On my honor. You will be well rewarded. Take your time. I am, to my...
Go to the security console first.
Process.
Move along.
Are they supposed to be friendly?
Huh? I don't have time.
Oh, look, I found a suppressor. Yay. Put on a shotgun. Oh, I won't. Did I just get a grenade launcher? Oh, I've got 2 now. Okay. I don't know if I'll get the Jedi Fallen Order thing. Depends if you can play as the clones during Operation Nightfall. That'd be fun. That's the matriarch. I don't want to kill that thing. Anti-right gear, eh? Long guns. 21 versus 26. It'll make my guns do more damage, and it's lighter. Yeah, so stealth won't be so badly affected. Fuck. Why? Why is that like that? Security system. It's like a 2-meter drop.
I've never been so please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Why are so many dead people just missing their legs? No, this game is good.
I would ask what was on your mind. So, and now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place. Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Good. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here, let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
I might just give her a hand, because she knows where to go. She's got good pathing. She knows exactly where she's going. Is that the door there? Oh, okay, well... Don't have to deal with the guards if you just walk out. It's gonna take a while for it to release on Steam.
Hey there. You the lady Cass called about? That I am. Hope you're having a better time. I've had better.
My damn cigarette. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized this was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. So
I'd be obliged.
She needs her darts. Can I just turn this in? I didn't kill all the Raptidons. I hope you don't mind.
You've returned. Please tell me you've recovered my research. Without my work to focus on, I find myself tending towards darker paths of inquiry. My research? That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson? Well, please keep me apprised of your progress as to that. I suppose you've earned it.
Auntie Cleo rep. Okay, that's just another corporation, isn't it?
It's hardly illegal to have brought the Raptidons to Terra 2. The research... You've not... Everyone's good.
Oh, TTD restore to restored per kill. That's good. Health restored per kill. Hell yeah. That's good. That's also good. I've got 1 point available. You go in there.
Outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? Oh, you aren't with the Outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, well, good luck. No, if you got the carbon in here, it's just a matter.
What do you mean it's not a AAA game? Of course it is, isn't it?
Of course, because I didn't...
What's the difference between a AAA game and this?
Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if you got the carbon... What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. What? No. Well, yes. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, Say, you wouldn't happen to have a... blast?
Yes? Did you find my colleague? Well, I suppose you've earned it. Oh, really? Orson? Good. It will keep him from wasting. I suppose you've earned it.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. Sure. Look, I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. Don't mention this to Anton. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
More. So it just branches out into shitloads of things because it's a main quest and it's expansive and it's not as simple as go somewhere and kill things. Fair enough. No, AAA means scummy fucking practices to rip off customers like EA and Star Wars Battlefront 2. And just wanted to make sure, of course. Experiment with death. Okay, that experiment's gonna... So this road's gonna take me to that experiment. There's their PvP. No, there's no other players. It's offline. A single player game. And this weapon is hideous. Good thing looks are subjective. Otherwise, I'd be very unhappy right now. Covert labs with big glowing doors to let you know they're there. So I was in here before. So I've already kind of shot everything and killed everything. Run! I'm gonna get that. Should probably get that 20% more sprint speed thing. Make this quicker. I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you. Now I got assigned to Scrubs. Okay. It just stops damage over time, so it's not like Lesko's lab coat, which will fucking just give you extra science because it's a lab coat.